Hey everyone, Damo here, back with another Boom Beach video, and today we're going to be taking on our favourite event, the War Factory. So before we jump into that, I am going to be 8 statues offensive unboosted. I do have the Warrior Health Tribe plus 60% and the Gumbo Energy Tribe plus 50%, which is pretty incredible if you ask me. So we're going to be starting with 124 on the Gunboat. And health-wise in our warriors were like, what's that, almost 2,300, so it's pretty insane. The tribes are pretty good this week. The power string chance is, I mean, to be fair, I don't really notice much difference in the power string chance, and then the Gren damage is definitely pretty cool too. So, as you can see, my victory points were rocking 1446, which is pretty good, I think. We're slowly getting back to where we were. I was in the top 30 in the US earlier today. I had about, I think I was at 1452 maybe, 51, I'm not sure. So 36 right now. Globally we're like 295, so that's not too bad. But yeah, like I said, we're slowly crawling our way back up to where we were before, like a month, maybe 2 months ago before we got screwed over with all those tribes. Powders, got 1700 left. I think I've said in a previous video that my push is officially over when I get to 500 powders. So we've still got 1200, so we've still got a decent amount of time to go. And then I've got a lot of shards to convert, and a lot of fragments actually, now that I look at it. Anyway, before we jump into this War Factory, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who came out and supported the last video. I think I got like almost 400 views on it, which is pretty awesome. I think normally I get around 100 odd, give or take. So to get 400 was pretty awesome. So thank you very much for everybody who tuned in and watched that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump into the War Factory. So I apologize for getting it out a little bit on the later side. Normally I try and get it when it drops, but I had a bunch of stuff going on today, so I didn't really get a chance. But I did look earlier, and it is it's the same sort of layout we always seem to get. So we've got, what's that, like 555 on the HQ. There's not a lot going on for our warriors. So we're going to be one shock here. That's not a shock at all. We'll put a shock on these shock launchers. The grappler is in range, but I feel like he's going to grab a warrior before he grabs Bullet. Then Bullet's going to taunt these machine guns and that shock blaster. So yeah, I mean, I don't think... I'm going to aim for 2 attacks on this, but it could possibly be 1. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to just crack on into it now. See how we go. So path-wise, I think we're going to gather on this crate, walk our way up to here and then to there. So maybe we just want to go artillery there, and let's see if we can make some magic happen. Alright, so let's gather onto this crate. Alright, so we didn't actually lose any troops, which is good. So let's do our first drop up to there. And then we'll cut back into the HQ. So I like doing the ground flares, as I've mentioned in previous videos, just because it gets the warriors to walk in just like a nice tight line, which I really like. So let's be quick with our shocks. We're going to go shock, shock, shock. Throw critters over there. Just throw another taunt. So I was wrong about Bullet. He got picked up by that grappler pretty quickly. And now he's just sort of bouncing all over the place. So that was lovely. But you can see we're getting pretty close to the HQ going down. Yeah, I think I needed to get those critters out a bit earlier. Now Bullet's just getting torn all over the place. So we'll just watch him bouncing around a little bit more. Boom, 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 and Bullet is dead. So not a bad first attack. Like I said, nothing really too special on this War Factory, unfortunately. So let's all retrain. 4 attacks left. I think we're gonna do all right if my internet kicks on. All right. So let's see what we got left. So we've got a cheeky 77,667. So nothing too crazy. I think on my lower level account, what I might do is I might remote, like if you've got a lower level account, you can remote hack these two with Everspark, and And then I think I'm going to clear up this way with probably rifles and Zookas. I do need to watch out for these mortars and that shock blaster. And then what's the health like on these guys? It's like 60 odd thousand. So I guess I could clear all the way up here and then smoke into here. Maybe we can take him down. I don't know, I'll see what I can do tomorrow. If it's worth showing off, I'll post it in the I'll post another video on my lower level account YouTube. My lower level account, I'll post a video on YouTube is what I'm trying to say. But if it's nothing special or I don't get around to it, then I won't bother. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's crack into this last attack, take it down. See if we can do a bit of a better job protecting Bullet on this one. Let's get that there, gather on there. Okay, so let's walk up in front of these machine guns. And then we're going to reflare onto the HQ. We're going to stay in the smoke. Yes, we are. Alright, so let's get our critters down for bullets. We'll do taunt. We'll go shock and shock and shock. And that is that. That is War Factory for the, I believe, the 24th of October, which is kind of crazy that we are almost over October. Yeah, it blows my mind. So yeah, that's War Factory. So I think this video has only been a few minutes long so far, which is not really what I'm going for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop over to my single player account and do a bit of a update on that and show you sort of what I'm doing there. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, so here is our lower level single player mode account. So as you can see, we've been, I'm really starting to get ready for the Mega Crab, which is coming the 1st-ish of November, maybe the 2nd of November. It's around that time period. So what I've just been focusing on is maxing my storages for my HQ level. So all my storages are maxed for this level. I'm still working on the resource production buildings, which are good, and then my residents, still got another level on those. Oh no, I can't do that. On this one I need to do. So still got a few of those to do. The radar I'm not really bothering with right now because I'm not opening. I think there's only a few more regions I can unlock. And I'd rather save my gold. Troop wise, we've sort of been just divvying it out a little bit. So I upgraded my barrage yesterday, I think. So we're getting some more damage there. The medkits I'm not really too crazy about. In terms of troops, I was sort of upgrading everybody evenly, but I think now I'm just going to focus on warriors and then heavy Zooka. So I'm hoping heavy Zooka is going to be more useful in operations going forward. And warriors are pretty good for PvP. Not PvP, for the NPC bases. But then, you know, I've been working on Rifleman a little bit. Tanks I'm probably not going to bother with right now. So yeah, do I have an upgrade? Oh yeah, so I guess I could do an upgrade on that soon as well. In terms of... Ooh, we got a 15%. That's pretty good. In terms of statues, there's not really a lot going on. So I've got a 13, a 16. I was pretty pumped about the 16. Troop damage 11. The Power Stone, I just have it out just because I'm just hoping to get a few more stones every now and again from Dr. T especially. Gonna kill off this damage. And then let's deploy a 15% Gumbo energy, which is pretty cool. Defenses I've barely touched. I just built that the other day when I got up to HQ 12. And then landing crafts, we're working on getting these up as high as we can as well. So I'm doing pretty well, I think. I'm getting to a stage that I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to get more comfortable with this account. And I think the Mega Crab is going to be where I'm really going to just smash everything out. Because a lot of my upgrades only take a few hours. I guess that takes 7 hours, but 7 hours isn't too bad. I need to do that. That's 12 hours. So there's a few things that I still need to work on. But it is tough when I've only got the NPC bases to go against. I do have... I am in a task force, so I get rewards from the operation. But as you can see, this is my map. So it's the only real resources I'm getting are from Dr. T and my operation reward. Still hitting these NPC bases, so we get a little bit, so all sort of adds up eventually, but it's not, you know, it's not a huge amount of stuff. I guess the pro of having a single player account is that I never get raided, so I've never lost any resources whatsoever. As you can see, Dr. T and NPC all the way along. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so that is my single player account. I might do a more in-depth video a little bit later on, maybe in a month or so, when I'm starting to get getting a bit more into it. It has slowed down a lot, I've noticed, over the last probably 2 weeks, maybe a week. It's been quite slow, the progress. A little bit boring. I mean, I've just started getting what have I been doing? I've been making a bit of progress on Dr. T. This is a hard one. The last Dr. T, I got to stage 3 pretty easily, I think, which is cool because I got a bunch of extra resources. But yeah, only having the Dr. T for resources is pretty tough. But yeah, that's single player mode. We're getting some stuff done. Let's do a cheeky little upgrade there of that landing craft. And yeah, so that is going to be it for today's video. So thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. We're sitting at 239 on the subs right now, so if you guys want to help me get to 250, that would be greatly appreciated. That's my next sort of milestone that I am aiming for. Please let me know how you get on with the with War Factory. Yeah, let me know how you get on. If you have any questions about single player mode, definitely leave a comment and let me know. I'd be happy to answer what I can. I'm not an expert, but you know, we're doing some stuff. And yeah, so thanks so much for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff like we always say. And the demo is out of here.